The views and opinions expressed within the video content found on the Indie Comics Network are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Indie Comics Network or its sponsors.
Hey everyone, it's me, Allison. I'm here with some friends of mine, some close friends, who they're gonna help me launch my Kickstarter. I should probably get that site up so I can actually launch it too. While I'm doing that, people generally know who I am. I draw comics stuff, and I'm a general pain in the ass. So I'll go from there, and I got one of my besties here with Lori. Take it from there.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lori Calcaterra. I'm the writer-creator of Path of the Pale Rider. I'm over on the sister channel on the Madness Comic Network. I do podcasts. I write comics. I'm sure you've seen me. I've been on this network a few times. I like the people here too. So,
And the show.
which what?
And you've been on this show.
I have been on Allie's show quite a bit, of course, but I've also been on JD's show and a few of the shows on the network. So, need a show.
Yep.
I haven't been on Chad's show yet, but it's on the list.
Well, that's not always a bad thing.
No comment.
He is the guy who dressed up like a pickle.
He dresses up all the time. When he was on the brew, he was dressed up as a Pokemon.
Oh, I'm aware. Very aware.
And why? No reason. Because we could. That was it.
What was it? Well, it is what it is. And then we have my partner in crime, the great Peter. Give yourself an introduction.
Hello, I'm Peter Palmiotti. I've been an inker for 33 plus years. And you can find me everywhere online, and I do stuff.
Worst intro ever, Peter. Like, I do things and stuff.
I'm a pro at this. Come on.
Yeah, okay, all right. Never mind. You do your thing, sir.
Yep, you do you. It's all good. It's all good. And last but certainly not least, we have my friend and cat savior, Michael.
Cat
Hello.
savior?
My name is Mike DeFont. I'm an artist, and you can find my work at my link tree, which is right there.
Uh-huh.
And it's a pleasure to be here and to be with all these talented people.
Hi, Victor.
I think you're muted.
She is. I think she's getting her Kickstarter page up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Victor Medina, how are you, sir?
Yep, doing a few things. Hey, Victor, how's it going, buddy?
Are you multi-streaming on different sites?
Yeah, I'm on the Indie Comics Network. I'm on Facebook. I'm on my own thing. So yeah, I'm like everywhere. And I'm just like grabbing a couple of things because I just had a message from a friend who was asking me D&D questions, and I'm like, I'll get back to you. I'm live streaming. So
Not right now.
So I was getting that together. I got the Kickstarter pretty much here. I got the I'm ready to launch button to go.
That's exciting.
I'm gonna put the link.
This has been a long time coming, Allie.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Right?
Oh God.
Been like years.
Yeah, I've been working on this thing for quite a while, and I've had so many this shit happen. That's the only way I can really put it is just shit has happened in my life, and it's just been crazy. Oh,
Nothing good to say the least, but
yeah, well, hey, I got this going, and this will hopefully be an ongoing series. That's my hope and dreams for it. Is I want it to be, something that I do every few months. I want to put out another issue of it, and kind of go from there. I also have something else that I'm going to be doing that Peter's a part of, and actually Laurie's a bit of a part of too once we kind of get things going with it, which is the Broken Shackles comic. That will be a web series premiering on swordandsorcerymagazine.com. I always want to say .net, but it's .com.
Look
But yeah.
forward to that.
Yep, part of the reason I'm doing this is if I can pay Peter.
Woohoo.
So everybody jacks and I hit the button to go so we can pay Peter.
Hooray. I'm sure Peter won't say no to that.
I will not say no.
So that's the Kickstarter link. I just hit it to like every place.
Woo.
So if people haven't followed
Did you-
back. Not back. I haven't launched it yet. I was waiting till I was
I was
aiming
like,
for.
did you do it?
No, I haven't done
For
it
what?
yet. I haven't done it yet. I was debating on like when I should do it. Should I do it like now? Should I wait like I was thinking of waiting a few more minutes to see if more people come in and all that.
Nah, just
Marcy,
do it,
how are
man.
you? We're doing. Just do it. Just do it.
Do it.
All right, I will do it.
it.
Do it. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Let's see. Ready to launch. Review. I've read the details. Launch the projecto.
They're like, are you sure? Like, shut up and launch it.
It is
Or
launched.
chicken out.
Woohoo.
Kickstarter is officially live.
There we go, people.
There we go. Pop that out there. There we go. I said I'm so live. Yep, there. Why
Ta-da!
didn't I go to all the other places?
Need
Okay.
to. I haven't seen your video.
Oh, actually, that's something we can do right here too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can show the video right here because I uploaded it here.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. You gotta change the end to say
Nice.
now live.
Yeah, I do. Required thought.
That's okay.
We got
It's
one.
live.
It's so
What
live.
matters.
Hello, David. How are you? Oh, I'm excited. I launched my first Kickstarter. I feel important.
That's so exciting. And that's it's funny because a lot of people will have ideas and you start and stop and start and stop and start and stop, but to actually get here is an accomplishment in of itself. You know what I mean? To get to this point and to just
That's
put
finally
yourself
there.
out there, it's hard.
So I'm happy. Got it live. This will be fun.
You want to review the page, maybe? Show people.
Yeah,
Do that
show it
stuff?
on.
Jesus Christ. That's like
That's what you do at a launch party. You guys are so used to doing draw streams.
you're damn right I'm used to doing draw streams.
I know. That's why I'm
Oh.
like, well, it's a launch party. You got a party.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's see. what
Look,
we got.
it's a house. I love that green banner. Ta-da.
Well, my project is live. So we got the video, which I just played, so I won't do it again. Okay, so basically the campaign is very simple. It is about it's a, as I put it, a tale of high-flying martial arts in a broken world. It's about Danny here. Her Chinese name is basically Chinese name is Sifong, but since nobody could pronounce that in the was basically in the area that she's in, she got renamed to Danny. That's why she's Danny. It's also a clever reference to one of my favorite comic characters, and I'm not going to say who. And basically, it's set in a let's see, it's set in a city called Ravens Peak. That it's like it's literally on the edge of this Raven's Edge. I'm sorry, it's the city of Raven's Edge, and it's literally on the edge of this massive cliff. that you don't want to fall down. It'd be very bad. Be very bad. Very bad.
Sorry, I got a weird sense of humor.
No, it's good. It's fine. I have a pretty dark sense of humor too. And the first story arc in it is about her trying to find her friend who vanished, Sarah Autumnborn. So that's what is basically going on in there. Now
He has the best cape. He always draw amazing capes.
thank you. Yeah, this is it's quite literally a like a love letter to the basically to Todd McFarlane with the way he does capes and stuff like that. I
Yeah,
always make them like
Spawn
these
capes,
huge
yeah.
flowing things because of him. They also
Yeah.
greatly show like movement. So so that being said, we got that. This is the cover of the first issue. It's a fun design. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It has my kind of love of the Bronze Age of comics look, where I basically copied kind of how Marvel did it, complete with my not approved by the comics code.
Suck it.
There's some other fun stuff that will be in this too. Like as you're flipping through, I've seeded some things throughout it that is very reminiscent of classic Marvel. When you're
Nice.
reading the pages and stuff like that, those will just be kind of fun to encounter as you go through. Oh, let's see. I've included a few of the pages. This is the intro page, which gives kind of the backstory and prologue and what's going on. And then I have the shattered world, as it were. Kind of, I show the old broken world, which there are basically ruins about this ancient world. And then I have the sky, and basically, your skyline kind of shot of Raven's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a preview page for somewhere else in the series. I just wanted to throw something else in there so people could kind of see some of the other things that are planned for this series.
Giant pumpkin head.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any going well? That was unexpected. So I had a lot of fun with that. This is actually part of my homework for the Kubert School, and it made its way to becoming a page.
That's funny.
There you go.
Okay, so one of my other goals on one of my other things you can get is with my love of the Bronze Age, I have gone through and literally stained the issue, kind of like I went through and I completely mucked it up that looks beat up. So you can get the beat up version of the comic. It's all it's all basically added on. It's not, I didn't actually take it and put it in a blender or something and then stitch it back together. I will do that.
Can we do that as a exclusive? I don't know. I just think that would be funny.
Something like
Blended. Put it in
the
the blender,
blended
see what
copy
happens.
and all that. But yeah, so
Yeah.
basically I've textured the comic to make it look like it's beat up and old.
Mhm.
So you can get the beat up version of it. And then I included the first, I think I might include the first couple pages beat up. Nope, just first page. Okay, so the first page, you see I put a big stain on it, and there's some other stains throughout it. And there's actually some more to it too that I've done. I just didn't want to share everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the whole book will look kind of beat up and stuff. And I already used the coloring method on this. Is very very set to the classic kind of tone, the way they used to color comics. Because again, I just like that look and feel of the book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of my add-ons, which is the only other thing, well, there's one other thing you can get. My friend Ian, which he has a link, so he could potentially pop in tonight. And he's going to be doing an alternate cover for me. Now, Ian is Ian Chase Nichols. He does The Tick. He's done some Ninja Turtles. He's done G.I. Joe. He's done a bunch of things. I think he's done a lot of Carissa's covers too. For her,
yeah.
Chaos, is it?
Yeah, Worthy Chaos Redemption had a couple.
Yeah, that's. I know she's done. I know he's done a bunch of stuff for that.
Yeah.
So you can get his cover too. Oh yes, all of the there's also the digital version of it. You can just get the digital version too. every physical copy will come with a digital copy.
That's nice.
So you'll always get a digital copy with it, so you will always have that. The other thing is the add-on. Basically, this is the pencils I have of it. I've actually made a few adjustments since I put this up there, but it's basically going to, I want to make a cloth map of the world that it's kind of set in, or the area of the world it's set in. So that's the last kind of add-on piece that's for it, and it's I think it'll be fun. I got the art for it right here.
That taps into your D&D roots.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, no, this is totally tapping into my roots.
Right?
So go with that, and that's the map.
Cool.
So yes, it's a 14 by 17 piece of paper, which I have to go to Staples or something to get it scanned because my scanner ain't big enough.
And then how do they take that and put it on cloth?
I found places that will do it because I just looked up how people do certain types of D&D maps and things like that and where they can get them. And I was like, oh, I can just have this done there. And, figure people do it for D&D stuff. So, yeah. That was the whole goal. And I just had a lot of fun doing it. So, but because of my limits on what I can do effectively, as a lot of people know, I'm disabled. And I can't make a huge bank on this thing. So I basically just want to focus on the comic. I have one cool add-on, and my friend Ian is doing a cover for me. That's my basic goal of how I want to do it. And as I said, I think it should just be fun. And my connection is going screwbally. Still looking okay there. If I flake out or something like that on the connection, I might have to connect to my phone.
You're coming in clear.
Yeah, you came through like a robot on me there. So, but,
I think you did for everybody, though. It wasn't just you.
Yeah, no, I was pretty sure it was that. But hey, so that's basically what's going on there. As I said, the rewards, I said, you get gritty and real. You can get the physical edition. Let's see. We got the fat cat and funny. That's Ian. So it's like the $10 you get that. The gritty and real is also $10. These are full cover and everything, and every one of them you get a digital copy. And I don't know why my digital copy is showing as sold out.
Is it set up for late pledges?
No.
That's weird then, because I had a problem with setting up the late pledges where it wouldn't. I put the start date at the end of the campaign, thinking like it's one price for when it's live and one price for when it's a late pledge, and then it just made them all unavailable because of the late pledge. It was like none of these are available. Yeah, and issue number 5, I live launched and all my tiers disappeared. It was awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't sound very awesome to me.
No, it was like, slight panic, and good thing it was like this where there was a few people and I was like, can you guys talk to each other for a second while I furiously recreate all of my tiers?
And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So
yeah, I think you can instead of deleting and remaking them, I think you can just change it, edit it.
That's what I want to do is I think I go into just trying to figure out how the thing works in the back end. I got a backer. Fantastic.
Yeah.
One backer.
It's been there for a while.
I just know. But hey,
I saw it happen. Ooh.
But
there's a lot of people in chat.
Yeah, there is. I'm pretty psyched. Let's see.
I can't see any of them. Oh, there they are.
David's with a. Let's see. Oh, if you can't see them, basically click to the private chat, then click back into it.
Yeah, I did that. Now it's like, ta-da! There's all the people. Hi, everybody.
When I get work, I'll do it. Why not? Thank you very much. And the other martial artist is here. Very cool. Yes, she is.
Tis I.
Let's see. Meredith, I can't help y'all financially, but we're glad to make some extra art if you need some, even if it's just to throw in a fan art page. I'll think about it. Not really sure what I want to do, but I appreciate that.
Martis, the best thing you can do is to share this stream.
Yeah, sharing it will
share
be share the campaign. Yeah,
share the
if you want
campaign and share the stream, because that
Yeah.
doesn't cost you any money and it helps get more eyes on the project.
And this is why I brought Lori along, because I don't think any of this crap, because I've never done this before.
No, everybody that's in the chat, if you want to give this more bandwidth, that's what you do is you give it a share. You share my stream on Facebook, you share Allie's stream on Facebook, and share the YouTube link. Just share it. Doesn't cost you anything. And like I always say this on all of my shows, campaigns are the most important time for indie creators. It's how we get to continue making good stuff, original content, beautiful art, and it's not that recycle, reboot, prequel, sequel bullshit we're getting from Hollywood right now. All the good stuff is in indie. Got to help support it.
It's very true.
Now I will get off my soapbox. Thank you.
Oh no,
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Thank you.
As I was about to say, Lori is the Shido she in this, so we'll go with that. We have McFarlane and Kelly Jones on Cape Shed. Yeah, it's very true. Thank you, Jared. Thank you very much. Yes, and I'm definitely channeling my inner Tolkien. And hey, Carissa.
Okay, for sure.
See you
on the map.
Now I got to figure out how the hell to update this thing.
I think is Carissa. Are you done or are you close to done? Carissa has a campaign that I think it ends tonight if it hasn't ended already.
I backed Carissa's campaign just recently, actually.
It's got 97 minutes.
Oh.
Cool.
So can always
still time.
Back Alikat here and then go over and drop a pledge on Carissa's because it's about to close out. And the cool thing about Carissa is that she's like 12 issues ahead.
Yeah,
and her books are done. Literally, she's already done. She's done with this book and the 3 after it. So it's just funny.
Okay, so yeah, I just gotta figure out how the hell do you make changes on this thing once it's launched?
Well, you can. What are you trying to edit?
Oh wait, adjustments. There we go. Nope. I'm just trying to edit that so I can make it so it does the so it actually, shows the digital stuff available.
Yeah.
You might have to maybe make a new pledge tier and delete the
that
old one.
Yeah. If it's not working. Because 2 of them are there. Both my digital
stuff.
Digitals.
So updates.
I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Let's see if I can help.
You have access, maybe.
Aha. Hold on.
I have some access.
Aha. I found something.
You got it?
Well, I thought the build a campaign button was
which one are you in? So I can not touch that one.
In going into rewards right now to create rewards. Make sure those are all set. Okay. Let's see reward tiers.
Digital gritty goodness.
Do an edit on that?
It's weird they're not showing. Well, they're not showing for me. Reward tiers, where we are. Digital gritty goodness. Let me go look at it.
Hold on here.
$7.
No, you're set to be able to edit.
Yeah, I'm in there now. Digital reward, no shipping.
I was pretty sure I had it set right. It didn't seem that hard to do.
No, it looks fine. This looks slightly different from the last time I set up a campaign. That's the double-edged sword of Kickstarter, is that they're constantly striving to do better and make things easier, but they're constantly changing. So it's different from when I ran a campaign over the summer already. Now, crazy.
Yeah.
Just
It's
to be on the
crazy.
safe side, I'm gonna change the thing to match the time frame that I had.
Where
for
does
the,
it say? I don't see late pledges.
No, I didn't have them turned on.
Oh, okay. Then it shouldn't be a problem. Estimated delivery. Everything looks good to me. Is it the item that's the problem?
Yeah, I'm making a quick
Yeah.
couple of adjustments on it just to see if it does anything.
Hmm.
Yeah, because it's only digital. All right, let's try that.
Nope. Because it would go to the top.
Yeah, go right to the top. Yeah, it's still showing that it's not there.
What the heck?
Yeah, this is very weird. Very weird.
The item. It won't let me edit the item. All it does is it shows the title for me. So I don't know if it's the item that's the problem. But the reward tier looks fine.
Yeah, that's weird. Go into the item and take a peek. There's nothing really to edit with the item, it looks like. It's just
No.
there's nothing
Okay.
there. Weird. Very weird.
It doesn't. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see where it's messed up. I would say try to make a new one and see
Yeah,
what
that's what
happens.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try making a new one.
Damn it, technology.
Dang.
Come on.
Actually, I'm gonna do this. Add late pledges. See what that does.
But you can't.
I just did.
No, you shouldn't. Not with your situation, you shouldn't.
If they come afterwards, it might work. Now nothing's showing. Okay then. Nope. Save.
Nothing changed. I would turn off late pledges, but try to make a
Oh,
new digital.
I just turned it up. I just turned it up. Now I'm
Okay.
not seeing anything available.
What? No,
Oh,
it's
wait,
available.
I can't back my own project. I can't back my own project.
No, you can't.
That's why I'm seeing nothing available.
Right. No, it's there because I'm looking at it.
Okay, cool. It's so weird.
Oh, Martha, to answer your question, she does color her own stuff. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And yes, I do.
We were slightly panicking. Sorry.
I'm still. Oh.
Did you guys all have a nice Halloween? Everybody survive Halloween?
Oh,
Do you have kids, Mike?
I don't. I take care of my parents.
Mm-hmm.
So we got ourselves a big bag of candy, and my father says, "Oh, I'll take care of it this year." I'm like, okay, and I'm listening to I'm listening to what he's doing. He's just handing out one candy to each kid, and I'm like, that's not how you do Halloween.
Oh, there you go.
So then I took over, and I just grabbed a bunch, dropped it, grabbed a bunch, dropped it in each bag. So it worked out better. The kids were much happier.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
David says, you're definitely a DM. That map is dope.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So in Texas, and this is new. This was new to us because we moved to Texas in 2019 from Michigan. And so in Michigan, you always had someone at the door passing out candy. It was like you didn't just take off. You were either there or you turned off your light if you were at someone else's house. But in Texas, it's quite common to just put a giant bowl of candy on your porch and people come and help themselves.
Oh wow.
It goes just as you can imagine. It goes great until some
Some stupid kid
teenager shows up and just dumps it. Yep, that's how it goes every year. Yes.
Wow.
So, but my kids were characters from One Piece this
Oh, wow.
year. So
Nice.
I have two girls. One, the little one was Luffy, and the older one was Koala, who I wasn't sure who that was, but she's very adamant about being Koala this year. Okay.
Right then.
So, but they looked cute and they did good. And I was Big James in a giant blow up bear suit.
I saw that.
I
was
couldn't see. And like the inside of those suits are a ball of static, like it's static electricity. So my hair is like sticking straight up and yeah, those are fun. Exhausting and half blind, just like the real Big James.
That's usually how that works. All right, I'm gonna match the thing when the whole project's supposed to be done.
Are you, Martha's, do you not get trick-or-treaters anymore? She says, y'all must be in a nice neighborhood if you still get trick-or-treaters. Is that, do you guys not get trick-or-treaters? I thought that was the norm. It's hard when you're in an apartment. I think apartments don't get many trick-or-treaters. I was in an apartment for years, and we always bought candy with hopes that someone would knock, and
Yeah, I never get trick-or-treaters.
no.
Yeah, I'm in a small town, and I think there's areas where you go if you want to trick and treat,
Yeah.
but not everywhere.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And it just depends on the neighborhood. Like, if you're in the neighborhood and it's a lot of older people, like empty nesters, and there's not usually too many kids in that neighborhood, they're not trick-or-treating. So they would go somewhere to a different neighborhood or to the mall. I've done trunk or treat. We've done that at school before.
We've been getting more and more like neighborhood kids, and as well as outside neighborhoods are coming into our little area because
Yeah.
we're like a neighborhood off the main road.
Yeah.
So it's really neat. See all the costumes and such.
Yeah. There's a lot of blow up costumes this year. We saw Godzilla. There was someone in a chicken suit that was riding a bike, and that was hilarious. There's a lot of people with, it's funny though, isn't it? Where it's just like they're in a giant chicken suit riding around the neighborhood on a bike.
That's awesome.
Okay, the digital reward is now showing.
Yay!
Okay, so I think I figured out what it was. I'm just
What
gonna
was it?
This is something up with the way that I did the first one. The way, I don't know what it is, but I put what was it? I just put up the a new version of it that is called, actually I gotta edit the name, but it's not Bitta, it's Bits.
Bits and a lot of bites.
A lot of bites.
I thought Bitter was a character.
Bits and lots of bites. Yeah, so so it's including that, and right, so I'm just going to delete the other one since that one's working.
Yeah.
It shows available now, and now I'm just going
Did
to
you maybe make it one of one? Did you maybe make it one of one?
No, I put no
Personally?
limit on the reward or anything. I honestly don't know what it was that caused it to do that. But
I couldn't see any reason why. It looked like it was set up fine. And you had late pledges turned off. That was my deal last time when everything disappeared. Allie, Martha's wants to know, do you have a favorite Halloween movie?
a favorite Halloween movie? That is a really tough question. I mean, I am a big fan of the original Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie a lot, and I typically always watch it during Halloween. It's probably one of, during the Halloween season, I'll always watch Carpenter's Halloween at some point. I like the first two of the new Halloween trilogy that came out. The third one sucked. Although the ending was exactly what I wanted. The rest of the movie getting there sucked, but the ending was like perfect. And I have a soft spot in my heart for H2O and Halloween, the original Halloween 2. The remake of Halloween that Rob Zombie did, I liked it when I saw it in the theater, but it's not really...
Didn't do it?
No, he's not... What was it? I'm just trying to think...
Subtle?
Yeah, that's the word for it. He's not subtle, because Carpenter, there's not that many deaths in Halloween, and he's not gratuitous with the violence. He's very kind of laid back and tame.
That's not Rob Zombie, though.
No, but Carpenter is. If I want to see like incredible violence and like gore with Carpenter, I'll watch The Thing, which.
Yeah.
That movie is spectacular and probably one of the best horror movies ever made. But yeah, no, I'd say the original Halloween is a big favorite of mine. What was the other? Like last night, I watched a few different movies that just basically had like a Halloween theme to them in some way. I watched the original Crow. Because I love that movie, and I always put it as the slasher film where you don't feel bad about reading for the slasher.
That's true.
And then you have what was it? I watched The New Mutants because I actually like that movie, and it is a horror movie of with superpowers and stuff, and I enjoyed it. I like that movie. And then I watched the uncut version of the original Nightmare on Elm Street. The difference between the uncut version and the normal theatrical cut is maybe about a half second.
Oh, why?
In order to notice it, you probably have to have watched it as many times as I have. I only really caught one major difference. That when Tina drops from the top of the roof of the basically the ceiling of the room and then hits the bed, there's a huge splash and then she rolls out of the bed. I believe they cut most of that stuff out of the final film of the theatrical release because of the MPPA. The MPAA.
Oh, too much blood?
Yeah. So I believe that's the only major difference. I was hoping that it would have a bunch of the cut scenes that I've seen in like the like all the deleted scenes. Like I have a Laserdisc copy of this movie, and Laserdiscs were great because they were the first place you got like deleted scenes, and they had like all the scenes they had taken out of the movie. Like Johnny Depp, like when he got eaten by the bed, there's actually a follow-up scene where he gets spit out by the bed, and I was hoping they put stuff like that in there. But nope, they didn't. It's just, I think it's literally just that one scene is a little bit longer. Like maybe the kill on Ron is a little bit longer. Maybe, but I couldn't really tell. The only thing that was kind of cool about that scene is they filmed it in reverse to get the effect. I mean, it's like the thing with Tina and with Glenn, they used an inverted room to do the effect, so it looked like it was upside down. And they broke the room when they were dumping all the blood out of the bed.
Whoops!
Almost killing several people who are making the movie. They literally electrified one person. That they're dumping all the blood down, and it shorted. Basically, when all the blood's like spilling back out and stuff, it shorted things out and it created a current that went up through the basically the geyser of blood and electrified the guy as he's dumping in the blood.
Yeah, that's what do they call that? OSHA violation? Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And then the whole thing, basically, there was so much water in it, it literally broke the gimbal and it started to basically fall over. Oh God, Pops is here.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Yeah, I was sharing on my Facebook. Hey, Pops.
That works.
Killer Karen just ended. Hopefully people survive that. It was actually a nice one. The guest actually made friends with Karen, which is has never happened before. So I think I gave him an award at the end because he made friends with Karen. I was like, bravo, sir.
All right, give me 1 second here. I'm just fixing this other award.
Still laughing. Yeah, we have fun on that one. Pops is going to be hosting another show called Fourth Wall Interviews. And this sounds fun too. So he's going to be interviewing people's characters.
That's actually kind of amusing.
Yeah. So it's like, I obviously I wouldn't be Jude, but I could be someone from my world and go on the show and talk from that person's point of view.
Just drop your voice like really low.
No, I'm not going to be Jude. No.
Damn it.
But I did this, Allie. It was a fun experiment. The last Comic-Con I went to at Cowtown on Saturday, I was in character as like an apocalypse sale trader. You know, like the people that walk around Fallout with the giant freaking mutated cow and they trade things. So that was me.
Oh, that's awesome.
I had a blast. I was asking people about how their apocalypse was going and whether they had a heartbeat. I told them I took all forms of payment except for vaccines and formaldehyde, and that I would not barter my hair. My hair was not for sale, but I had all sorts of things, So we had a good time. People enjoyed it, and it's like I still got to be kind of that obnoxious snake oil salesperson, without being myself. You know what I mean? So it gave me an excuse to call people over in character. It was fun. I had like Louisiana accent. It would confuse people when I dropped it in the middle of like talking to them. They'd be like, what? So it was fun. I recommend it to anybody who's going to go to a con. Dress up in your world and talk like you're from your world. And yeah, sold tons of stuff. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to Pops' show too. I think Christopher Brown is the first one to go on that one.
Very cool. All right, let's see if that last one shows up now, and then I'll just fix the other
$5, $7.
Yep, that's a $7 one.
$7. Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's there. It's there. All right, fantastic. All right, so we can get rid of the other stupid one.
Yeah.
All right, so it was this one. Yep. Delete. Action cannot be undone. Yes, I know. Can't be undone. Just do it.
Do it.
All right.
Mike and Peter, do you have a... I'm sorry, Allie, it's your show.
I got two backers. This is fantastic.
Yes! I was going to ask Mike and Peter what their favorite Halloween movies are.
Yeah.
Videodrome.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Love that.
The uncut version, which was bananas.
The uncut version is much better.
Yeah. It's oof.
Like Life Force. See the uncut version.
Terrifying. Yeah. The Videodrome I have to pick for how if I watch something on Halloween.
But yeah, no.
Really liked 28 Days Later.
Yeah,
that's a great one. That is a
first
really
one.
good. Yeah. 28 Weeks Later. I don't really go for that one as much. But
Oh, please.
It was okay.
yeah,
They are doing it 28 years later.
Yeah, I am curious about that.
Yeah, different cast, of course.
Yep. No, yeah. No, that kind of makes sense. Song of the Sea has Halloween stuff. Honestly, just because you're a rocker doesn't mean you can't do it all. Danzig. Yep, that's true. All All right, let's I'm gonna stop the show. Go back to that. Oh, something
I
else.
like all those scary movies, but I don't typically get a chance to watch them over Halloween because the kiddos, they get scared.
Gotcha.
So we usually watch Hocus Pocus.
That's a fun movie.
That's a
The
fun
first
movie.
one, yeah, was good. The other, not so much.
Yeah, I wasn't really into the other one.
Yeah.
Oh. So this is a fight scene that I'm working on. So,
Danny.
yep. My character Danny, and she's cutting someone in half.
Nice.
I hate it
And-
when that happens.
Like all of my stuff, there will be lots of blood.
What?
There'll be lots of blood because I feel that blood is stored in the body at 2000 psi.
High velocity, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Quentin Tarantino.
Oh god, yeah.
What was it? Cabin. Did you see the Cabin in the Woods
Oh.
Yes, I did.
when they had the merman and they used like
Yeah.
a week's worth of fake blood on that one scene when they blew him up and it was just like
Yeah, that was so good.
it's so funny.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, that was great. It was something like totally unexpected, you know what I mean? And like even Chris Hemsworth was in that. I was like, who? What? And
Yes,
then
because that movie was made like so many years before it and never came out.
Yeah. He was like, it's weird watching it. It's like 4 years in the past.
Let's see. I saw Vampire Hunter D. That's from an era when any anime was considered cool. Looking back at it now, there are parts that are so bad they're good. That's Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah.
So it's like that movie will always be awesome. It doesn't matter because Yoshitaka Amano did all the character design work for that. That was just the sequel, Bloodlust, whatever the sequel was that they did, that had much better animation because it was made like in the later 90s and not in the early to mid 80s, and had more of a budget. That was like
Oh, yeah, that helps.
beautiful. But yeah, the original Vampire Hunter D, I absolutely love. Both of them are just so good. I've read some of the translated novels, so you don't have to.
Why, thank you.
I've since heard that they were just bad translations, but done. Thank you, David. I appreciate it.
Nice.
Let's Peter was my first backer. Fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm excited. This seems to be going good so far. I'm gonna be on Grant's show on Monday. He'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be on his show hanging out. And doing all that fun stuff. I'm hoping to get a pick from Ian sometime in the near future. I know he's still trying to finish up his Kickstarter though, his Undersea Hero. So he's been working on it on Wednesdays on his live stream. And I'll definitely be streaming with him sometime on Wednesday. One of these Wednesdays. To show off my stuff again. And kind of go through all this. And be trying to pick up some other places to come and hang out. But yeah.
Laura, are you in any upcoming shows?
Me? Like Comic-Cons or like podcasts?
Podcasts.
Oh, I host 2 weekly podcasts. And then the Killer Karen is every other week. So I do the Tuesday morning brew every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's it's a 2-hour block. It's funny because it's a longer show, but it always goes by fast. People are always intimidated to come on for a 2-hour show and they're like, oh my God, it flies by when you're talking about comics. And we always have a good time. So
that makes sense.
mm-hmm.
I'll check that
This
out.
week's show is pre-recorded because it's election day. So we did something a little different, but typically it's a live stream and I have all sorts of creators. I've had, well, Allie's been on there. And
Mhm.
then, I've had writers, artists, I had novelists, I had a ventriloquist on, I've had musicians on.
Wow.
You had a
It's just-
ventriloquist on? That's fantastic.
She was fabulous, Allie, because she not only was a musician, like she played guitar and sang on the show, and then she busted out her puppets and she did a ventriloquist show, and she makes all her own puppets too.
No, that's
Um,
fantastic.
yeah, Sandy I think her last name is Nesquid. I have to look it up. I can always say it wrong, but Sandy, and she plays what's the guitarist name from Megadeth? Jeff something.
Yeah. Yeah, I just the only person from Megadeth I ever really remember is Dave Mustaine because he used to be a member of Metallica. So
Gotcha. Do you know who I'm talking about, Mike?
No.
Okay. I'm
I
not
do
familiar.
think it's Jeff, so yeah.
Well, I'm just going to go to Google so I can actually say the right things.
That sounds good. We do have the interwebs at our beck and call.
Guitarist. No, its name was Pops is already gone, but he
Yeah,
can
Pop's
tell
been
you.
doing it a second. I know that. So
Yeah, his name is Jeff something, but he's is he the drummer? Megadeth. I'm terrible. Anyway, this person and this young girl, they play guitar together every Friday Night Live. It's crazy. So anyway, but she was super interesting. Put the name of that Tuesday Morning Brew channel, please. Yeah. Oh, here, I'll drop the. I don't know if I can drop the link, but I can. send
if you
to
put it
Allie.
if you put it in there, I'll drop it. Yeah, that's
Well,
Pop.
you know what? I'll send you to. How about my YouTube channel?
That works.
Let's do that
Whatever works. I mean, Pop's
because
a friend of the show, so he's a friend of the
yeah.
channel. So
But the YouTube for the madness is going to be changing because things are moving to Roku and things are going to Pilled and some other Rumble. Like there's a bunch of other things that they're doing. So if you come to my YouTube, all of my podcasts are there. ASAP Imagination. The one I do on Wednesdays is on ASAP Imagination, but let me send you to mine. It's just, I don't think I can comment. It's just at Lori Calcaterra 360. So I host the Tuesday Morning Brew on Tuesdays. And then on Wednesdays, I host Any One World Showcase. So I am published in the UK by this group called ASAP Imagination. But it's like ASAP Imagination is their own world. Like they have a bunch of different books and comics based off of one event. It's like the Marvel universe where they all kind of coexist. But then they have this other like a distribution side, which is called NE1. So the letter N, the letter E, the number 1, NE1 World. And that's for independent creators like myself and yourself and Allie and whoever. And they do like digital distribution. They can do physical print and distribution. They distribute merch. And then when he goes to Comic-Cons, he takes everybody's physicals. If you're printed with them, he takes your physicals with you, takes those to cons. And then I'm in bookstores in the UK as well.
Oh wow, that's
Awesome.
awesome.
Yeah.
Great.
So
Yeah.
I host that podcast, and that's just the Any One World people that can be on that show. But there's a ton of them, so we just rotate through. And this month was like, I mean, look at Allie. It's Kickstarter month, right?
yeah.
So this is my 4th launch party in 4 weeks. Everybody's launching right now.
Wow.
So
It's
that's
the
what we've
season.
been doing for the last few weeks. What's that, Peter?
It's the season.
It's the season. Yeah.
My brother's got one coming up on the 20th. He's doing with Tucci and what's his face? Coffin Comics. Brian.
Oh,
neat.
Polito? Oh wow.
what are
Uh,
you doing?
a deadly trio. So it's each of them created one new character, and it's all one story.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Actually, I think you were telling me about that.
Yeah, they launch on the 20th, I believe.
So they have a pre-launch page. I'm gonna go look.
Yeah, I believe so.
A deadly trio. Maybe deadly trio?
Deadly trio.
Yeah, there it is. The deadly trio.
No, that-
Makes a difference how you look it up. Doomsayer #1 by Coffin Comics. Brian Polito, Jimmy Palomati, yeah. Billy Tucci, and Amanda Connor.
Oh, Amanda Connor's involved. That's cool. So that strangely makes sense for reasons.
This
For
one launched,
reasons.
yeah, the 20th.
I
Yeah, your
haven't
page
tried
looks
digital in
great.
like forever.
Say what?
What was that, Mike?
I was saying Peter's page looks great.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Say-
This
Actually,
is,
gonna-
if you don't know, since I didn't
thanks,
mention it
Steve.
earlier,
Thank
this is
you.
designated. This is issue 2. I got this page and another page to finish off, and I'll be done with issue 2. Then Mark Torres is the writer, creator, publisher. He'll be putting together the Kickstarter. Well, not Kickstarter. What does he do? Crowdfunder with an R at the end, not ER.
Yeah.
Are
That's
you okay,
backward hit.
Keith? Are you okay, buddy?
Someone having a moment?
He's playing with a cat.
Oh,
It's, when they
hiccup?
he sounds like he's getting vomit or something. I don't know.
Hairball.
Yeah, they do that a lot. Yep. That was it. Kaiju had an appearance earlier, but he's over on the bed sleeping next to Rocket. So
No.
I may or may not
The
have more
babies.
today. Granted, he would not leave me alone when I was trying to work on stuff earlier. He's like, no, I can't let you work on your comics today. You must play
Yeah.
with me, or I'm going to bat your mouse around and step on your keyboard all day.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so one of the things I'm doing with this piece here, I have it set up that I can do duotone digitally. For those of you who don't know what duotone is the way Eastman and Laird did Ninja Turtles. Basically by applying a chemical to the paper, and it would give kind of the whatchamacallit, the
Zipatone.
zipatone kind of effect.
Yeah.
This, I have it set that I can hide layers and literally kind of draw in the tone. So it can look like it came from the 1980s classic black and white fun.
Cool.
Gotcha.
By the way, you have 3 backers.
Yep, I saw. I'm super happy.
Hurrah. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Get things going, as they say.
Take care, Martha.
Bye, Martha. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. I met Michael Golden. Very cool.
Who's that?
New York. Yeah. He's always at New York.
He's an artist from like way back. A lot of the
Micronauts.
guys got influenced. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Jim Lee and Rod Weisfeld.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're all heavily influenced by Michael Golden. That George Perez, Neil Adams.
I met Cullen Bunn at Cowtown.
That's cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he came over and I pitched him Path of the Pale Rider.
Very cool.
He was like, "I've been hearing your obnoxious pitch all weekend." Because
So
again, I was the apocalypse salesperson, so I wasn't
oh,
quiet.
cool.
I apologized to him.
Hmm.
Came over and checked out his books.
That's right. Yeah, he was the main artist on Nom. Nom was a pretty interesting book, I gotta say. It's very different from their war stuff from the 40s. That's for damn sure.
Mm.
Final issue had the Punisher in it.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, Frank Castle is a Marine in it.
Cool.
So was that a true story with Punisher?
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a true story. Yeah. You know, Frank Castle, he's a little guy. He goes around, he murders criminals in New York City. You know, they made a movie about him. They called it Taxi Cab Driver. Yeah, Taxi Driver. I think they had De Niro playing him.
Scary.
Oh, but yeah.
Is it me or is De Niro like 4.5 feet tall now? Did he shrink like a lot?
Well, he is like really old. So
He's not 102. I mean,
I don't think he was ever
gosh,
that
you're
tall.
like, how old
No, I
is
don't
Robert
think-
De Niro?
I think Pacino's
Hey.
always been a bit taller.
Hey, Google.
Hey, Google, how tall is Robert De Niro, and did he shrink recently? Oh man,
He's 81.
81.
Wow.
Yeah, that's old.
How tall is Robert De Niro?
Granted, I think Greg Hillebrand was like 84, 85, and he's passed away yesterday.
Oh, it says Robert De Niro is 5'10", but there's no way he's 5'10" anymore.
Probably
Maybe he
not.
was 5'10" when he was at his prime, but I feel like he's like 4'9".
I could see that.
I don't know if you can shrink that much. Maybe he's 5'5".
Did you run into Robert De Niro?
Not me. No, I wasn't in New York, so I just, you see videos of him now, and you're just like, whoa. Some people are out of the camera for a long time, and then for some reason they show up for something, and you're like, wow, I forgot that time passes, and then people get old, and it's like, wow,
I will be at Baltimore Comic Con next year, though. So that should be fun.
Yay.
It's also, I believe, in a lot easier spot than the Jacob Javits Center in New York, which I've been to New York Comic Con several times. Actually, set up at New York Comic Con several times. Place is too much of a pain in the ass to me to get to now.
Yeah.
Oh God. But yeah, so I will be at Baltimore next year. I think that'll be fun. I just submitted all my stuff in, and they sent me the bill. So yeah, I'm gonna be there. So it should be fun.
What month is that?
October. It's October 17th to the 19th. Oh. Yeah, NYCC is definitely nuts. Yeah, New York Comic Con is nuts. It's huge. It's full of tons of people. It's a lot of fun. I mean, even when I was like setting up at it and stuff like that, and I just doing my stupid webcomic and things, and then just like doing sketches for people and stuff. It was a lot of fun.
I know a ton of people that go to that one as like Artist Alley, so that's kind of like the place to be.
Getting into the Artist Alley there is almost impossible unless you've worked in the industry. Like,
Yeah.
Marvel, DC, maybe Dark Horse, Image, they'll probably let you in, but anyone else is kind of like a definite maybe. Literally, I think it was Daphne that said, "No, we're holding off for famous people."
Dang.
And
well, I mean, isn't it the second biggest show in the U.S.?
Is it?
I think it's technically bigger than San Diego, but don't tell them that.
Oh.
The Jacob Javits Center, in comparison to San Diego's center, is a lot bigger, and they have the ability to add more room to it because I don't even think they rent the whole place out. I know they have all the times I went there, they never rented the whole thing out. And I remember when it was around before the Jacob Javits Center, I was down there. And I also remember Big Apple Comic Con.
Right.
That was a great one too. Will Spataccio, he's a pretty cool guy. I've spoken to him a couple of times.
I miss falling out of bed and going to New York Comic Con.
Yeah, I can respect that since you are a New Yorker.
Yeah, it's been a while. I think 2006 was the last time I was there.
Who was there in 2006?
I didn't see you
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
there.
David used to work Big Apple Comic Con. That's pretty cool.
There you go.
That may have been a motorcycle. Somebody having to show off that they just blew through like 6 lights at 100 miles an hour. I hope they don't die.
There's one con I want to go to in New Hampshire called the Little Big
Oh,
Comic-Con.
that show's amazing.
Only comic books and comic book artists and writers. That's no.
I go every year.
Yeah, it's the dream.
I go there every year. Usually I go with Ian.
Oh, nice.
Getting a table there is almost impossible because like everybody's grandfathered on it. So I sneak in with Ian. It's much easier that way. Then I don't
I
have
don't
to
think you sneak much. I think he rolls you in, but still, you're like, I'm with this guy.
I literally walk in with my walker. So
I see. They won't say no to you,
I pay them, so they better not. So,
right?
yeah.
Just be like, I'm here with this guy.
It's-
Hands off. I can kill you with this walker if I wanted to. Sorry.
Probably could. I
You
mean,
probably could use it as a weapon. That'd be fun.
I mean, it wouldn't serve me much purpose I have to do that. But hey,
You're like, now I need my walker and I broke it.
That was in John Wick, wasn't it?
Wouldn't be
Allie
surprised.
Wick.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. The Oh.
Pencil scene. You
Yeah,
ain't seen
just-
nothing yet.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man. Well, I think we'll give it one more look, and we've been going for a little bit over an hour, so I'll probably cut it off here. I think that'll probably be good. I mean, it is Friday night, and people got stuff to do. Someone needs to go to
You just
sleep.
have to consistently plug it.
That was I'm exhausted, man. Halloween and 2 small kids is enough to just wipe ya.
Yep. No, I got
Yeah.
somebody who backed the digital. Fantastic. Glad I got that fixed.
Heck yeah, man.
There you go.
That's fantastic. Nobody's gone for the full grit and fully real.
Do it.
Uh,
And then let them see you do it.
my buddy's kids don't read or buy comics or watch movies. Nada. What the hell do they do?
Yeah, what do? They play video games?
Yeah, there's got to be that.
Halloween and
Oh.
kids is like a 26-hour job. David,
Yeah, I can see that.
it's like 2 days before and then putting all the stuff together. And then it was like, make sure you got enough candy. We got, video games.
Video games.
And it was like my friend who lived in the neighborhood was, I was gonna host, but now I'm hosting and I want a potluck. Can you make something? And I was like, yes. So then I had to go make the thing to feed the people. I made
Meow.
white chicken chili. What's that?
Yeah.
No, somebody beeping probably had a motorcycle person who just drove by way too fast.
Ah.
But hey,
And then it's get the kids in the costume, feed the dog, put the dog away, get rid of get the stuff in the car, get the stuff on the porch, get over the thing. And then my poor neighbor called and she was like, so we ordered our daughter a Halloween costume and it came today. And it's a woman's size, not a youth size. And it doesn't fit.
go figure.
Yeah, and she was like, and of course, everybody has turned over their Halloween stuff. She's like, we went to Walmart, we went to Target, there's nothing left. She's like, do you have Halloween costumes? So I went in my daughter's closet and I pulled out whatever we had that would fit on my neighbor's kid. And I said, here you go, pick one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, feed doggy too. I did that. Mm-hmm. And he's spoiled. This doggy is spoiled. He gets chicken in with his kibble.
Well, my cats get chicken.
Your
Because if
cats
I
get
try to have
real
chicken,
chicken.
and I don't give it to them. Yeah, real chicken.
Yeah.
When I try to have chicken and I don't give it to them, I won't even get it.
Yes. Yeah. This dog climbs the freaking walls when it comes to chicken. Like if we have chicken for dinner, he has to go in the crate because he loses his mind for chicken.
Right then.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's see. It looked like we're up to
Chicken nuggets.
Oh, wait. Oh, we got a question about the Kickstarter project. Sure. Yeah, feel free. My Kickstarter projects. Well, this is a project. I mean, it's my first one that I've done on my own. I've backed plenty. I've been part of a few. But yeah, feel free, Hassan.
You're from my page? I'm going to go look at your page. Boo boo doo 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 doo. CEO at World Flight Travel? We'll see.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
I was like, I don't know.
I've gotten a lot of people trying to message me about
Yeah,
doing
usually when you launch is when they all come out and offer to take your money to promote your Kickstarter to nobody.
Yeah, no, I basically ignored everything I got. And when I got one person's like, "Oh, how are you intent to use your art to like further your storylines and everything?" And I'm like, "With drawings."
Like that's what comics do.
It's not even people. It's just bots.
Yeah.
They have automatic answers. Yeah. It's.
Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jared. My favorite is when they like compliment you and then insult you in the same opening. They're like, your Kickstarter looks so great and it has a lot of potential, but I don't think you've thought everything through and that I could really help you, you know? And I'm just like, so is it good or does it need work? Because it can't be both. And I feel like
I
you can't tell,
guarantee I haven't thought everything through because I literally have a brain issue. So.
You're like, are you making fun of me right now? Block.
That's an ableist comment if I ever heard one. Go fuck yourself.
I have someone that is their literal ploy that when those come in, they're like, you think it's terrible and I should cancel it? I regret all my choices that have led me here. Like they like pretend to cry.
I regret nothing.
Usually the scammers back out. I showed Allie my ploy. I send them memes.
I started doing. I did that to one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent them all those memes that you sent me.
It's like Frodo wrapped up in all the spider web where his eyes are wide open.
Play dead.
It's like, yeah, when a scammer shows up in my inbox, I just play dead.
But Hassan, if you got a question, feel free to ask.
Oh no, I think we called him out.
Probably. But hey, I'm just trying.
Yeah, there's a lot of information on the story page. Feel free to give it a look-see. Head over to the Kickstarter. And the best thing you can do to support Allie is to back the project.
Back the project, share the project. Yeah. Tell your mom about the project.
Right.
Tell people about
share the social media.
Let's see.
And that costs you nothing. It takes literally 3 seconds. And that's the best way to help.
Yep. I would approve of that. Definitely approve of that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But anyway, I think I'm going to call it here. Because again, we're a bit over an hour. Hour and 15 just about. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming. And thank you for the who's backed it. And for those who will back it, I also appreciate it. Thinking of all of you. But thank you very much for your time, guys. I'm going to end out the stream. And if you guys want to hang in the back for a minute. So have a great one.
That's where all the secrets are.
Yes.